Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM, and it's time to go back into Ouyen now, but this time we are discussing cricket and all things Redcliffe's cricket for that matter with Dom Leach, the president of the Ouyen Rams Cricket Club. Dom, great to be with you again. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Alex. Good to be with you.
Great to have you now, Dom. A big weekend. We got the result we wanted over Tempy, the all-time rivals. But just tell us how the whole weekend went for starters. We know that there was a theme on at the club as well at Blackburn Park. So how did the whole day go?
Yeah, look, it was a fantastic day all round, I think. We were treated some really good cricket. And some good function afterwards. The trivia night was definitely well supported. A few of the Tempy fellas hung around, which was great. And, great night was had by all. It was a good crowd in attendance too. So probably one of the biggest we've probably recorded in history, I'd say. So there was plenty of spectators there, and they were treated to a good day and a great night to follow.
Well, I think you've earned the following, it's fair to say, Dom, because the form has just been sensational across both A and B grade. But the B graders sitting out, and they probably would have been accommodating some of the big cheeses who came out and watched and providing some hospitality. So tell us, Dom, the A grade got over the line against Tempy. So how did this one play out? It was obviously a game where form wasn't really going to play a massive role, given that this is a local derby game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Look, the local derby was much anticipated, and I think it lived up mostly to its expectation. The Rams won the toss, batted first, and despite a slow start, losing wickets at fairly regular intervals, Connor Schultz made another 81 to prove to be the backbone of the innings, and I don't think any other batsman reached double figures. So his 81 was definitely a highlight in the 139 that the Rams posted, and which was, you'd say, about a par score, a bit below, perhaps even. But in reply, it was really Alex Morrish show. He was fortunate enough he bowled well enough to take a double hat-trick, which is impressive. 4 wickets in 4 balls, and reduced Tempy to all out for 65. So his figures 5 for 12 in the end were definitely the highlight of the bowling innings for the Rams, and a real milestone for him.
We know one lad that's been in great form is Brad Parsons, but I did just speak before with Paul Dean, who told me that he got one over him in the tennis the night before. So was Brad's chin up going into this game? He's not used to losing lately.
No, well, perhaps the chin was down because I think he nicked off for 1 or 2 on the weekend. So perhaps Paul Dean's efforts on the Friday night might have done a number on him. But it was his week to miss out, and that's how cricket goes. I'm sure he'll bounce back well.
All right, well, good to hear that you got the win there, Dom, and that the trivia night, the inaugural trivia night, was a success. We always knew it was going to be. Tell us about who the A grade will be coming up against this weekend.
Yeah, so this week the A grade hosts Fire Brigade at Blackburn Park, which they've got a couple of dangerous players. They're sitting in 4th spot, but I think they've even got a couple of recruits back towards the back end of the season, so the local boys which have gone away and returned back. So they're always a handful. Key wicket of Jason Beard's probably the main one. If you can negate his scoring, well then it goes a long way to getting the job done, and hopefully on the home deck we can put in another good performance.
Now, the B graders had to sit out, as we said at the top, so are they returning to action this weekend, Dom?
Yeah, they certainly are, Alice. They'll make the trip up to Curlwaa, and we'll probably would be the match down in the B grade. It's 2v3, and it's a tightly contested ladder. So our boys could still miss the finals if we get it wrong towards the last 2 or 3 rounds. So and Curlwaa are always a challenge on their home deck. They're probably a 30 or 40 run better side up there. So it'll be a tough ask with the likes of Cullinan running around for Curlwaa, he's probably averaging in the 50s for the year. He's made some big scores, so a tough ask, but one if our boys want to go deep into the finals, that's the sort of game you want to win.
All right, now, Dom, just unpack how the whole Red Cliffs Cricket Association competition in the A grade is currently placed for our listeners.
Yeah, it's still placed quite evenly. So last weekend, Robinvale had a resounding win over Miller. They scored 213 and rolled the Miller Bull-Ant for a paltry 25. So Miller were struggling a bit, but Robinvale are right up there as a big challenger. And the Cardi boys had an upset win last week, which was, I'm pretty sure, their first of the year. So they got over Fire Brigade. So I suppose Fire Brigade will be eager to, make amends for that loss. So I think between Robinvale, the Rams, Tempy Tigers and Fire Brigade, I think on the day all those sides are capable of getting the job done, and it's just a matter of playing good cricket at the right time of the year amongst those four teams.
And just let us know about how the B grade is going along as well, Dom.
Yeah, B grade is the same, a similar path. You've got Nursery Ridge and Curlwaa up the top. That's probably the two favourites. And then the Rams and Tempy there and abouts, and Southwest are always have a competitive showing as well. So I think ladder positions can still change quite considerably with 4 rounds to go. I think it is until finals. So it'll be up to each team to put in their best performance and hopefully around the mark come the end of the year.
There we have it. Before I let you go, Dom, how did those casseroles go down Saturday night?
Yeah, they were excellent, and a big shout out to everyone that helped out. I know a lot of people came along and enjoyed the night, but a big thanks to those who put in the effort to bring a casserole and make the night enjoyable, because it certainly was, and it was the trivia night and the casseroles as a whole was definitely a highlight.
Great stuff. Looking ahead, Dom, just with regards to how the season started, very stop-start season at the back end of 2022, do you feel like everyone's got that out of their system now, and that despite the discrepancy between some teams, that everyone's sort of, at their best now, so to speak?
Yeah, we do a bit, Ellis. I think you're spot on there. We did have the interrupted start, as you mentioned, but we've had some real continuity in our cricket now for a good month or two, I suppose. There's really no excuses now. The weather's been good to us. I know it's warm at the moment, but tomorrow's quite a lot cooler, and it should be a fantastic weekend for cricket. So we're really looking forward to a good run into finals at the back end of the year for all involved, and make the most of what we've got left of the season.
That is Dom Leach, the president of the high-flying Ouyen Rams Cricket Club. Dom, wishing you the very best of luck this weekend. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll speak to you next week. All the best.
No worries. Thanks, Alice. Great to be with you.